It's your boy R-A-Y-M-O-N-D, but you can call me Ray 3 Beats, and this is the Hood Adjacent Podcast. This is a podcast for people who didn't let their environment define themselves, for people that have broken boundaries and generational curses, but never forgot where they came from. The Hood Adjacent Podcast starts now.
What's going on, everybody? You are tuned into another episode of the Hood Adjacent Podcast. It's your boy R-A-Y-M-O-N-D, but you can call me Ray 3 Beats, and this is a very, very special episode. We have collaborated with For the Record Podcast and Pretty Inclined Podcast throughout this entire week for the Peoria Fashion Week. Yes. We had taken on Peoria Fashion Week. We got to talk to the top designers in the Central Illinois area, and we got to talk to the top models in the Central Illinois area. So consider this a little treat for my hood adjacent folk. You know what I'm saying? This is For the Record takes on Peoria Fashion Week. Let's get it.
Just frozen, so I guess they just gotta watch. She said, say for everybody, it be skinny and running the G's, so shout out to Pops.
I don't know, man. For the record, man, we here taking over Peoria's Fashion Week. Here sitting down with our first guest, man. An honorable moment, man, because you know we at 4TR we like to show love. We don't gatekeep. You know what I'm saying? We like to shine light on those that's doing their thing. And right now we got three brothers definitely doing their thing, man. We got, they can introduce themselves, shoot, man. They family, shoot, man. Who we got on the couch, man?
Jeremy Sargent,
Dre Barb,
Milton Boyce.
Man, talk to us about Chosen, man.
It's actually Atonement Apparel.
Okay.
The actual line. The idea comes from we all Christian brothers.
For sure.
We don't like wearing suits and stuff to church, man. What's church clothes? I like to be fresh, you know.
For sure.
Put it on. So that's where the idea came from. All three. Well, me and Milton jumped it off, and Jeremy came in, but that's where it comes from.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Talk to us about that inspiration. Like I know you said, you know, you want to what's church clothes, but where did your mission statement? Where did all that come from? Like why Atonement? Why Chosen? Where did that come from?
You want it or you?
I mean, it's just an opportunity to simultaneously create fashionable wear and that can spread the gospel at the same time. So any opportunity that we get that we can introduce somebody to Christ, they might be like, what's that scripture? What you mean you chosen? And it's inspirational and it's fashionable at the same time. Which is
Definitely.
Atonement is oneness with God, bringing one with God. So every time you put this on, you know, we want you to feel that.
For sure.
To get there, you know.
For sure.
Y'all just got hoodies or y'all got like other stuff too?
Man, so that was the initial start. We be all over the place with this.
Yeah, we all picked a lane to kind of stay in as far as designing went. And at first, like I said, when I jumped in, it was just hoodies. But through conversation and just trying to target certain demographics, it kind of kept evolving. Now, man, for this summer, we got at least 7 different items dropping for the summer.
That's dope.
Yeah. So be on the lookout for it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I seen the preview tonight.
So I got a question. Because I'm looking at these hoodies, and you already know I want one. I'm buying one today. You know what I'm saying? So my big question is, I see Matthew 22 and 14 on the hoodie. Can y'all explain like the significance of that scripture?
Many are called, few are chosen. So when we did the design, if you look close at it, it looks like the word chosen is beat up.
Yeah.
I wanted to look like you went through something. Because the chosen people ain't going.
It ain't unblemished.
It ain't unblemished at all. There's a lot of scars, a lot of pain in this. So.
Sure.
But yeah, many are called, few are chosen.
I love it. I love it.
And every item we will have a scripture on it.
Why Peoria Fashion Week?
Man, that's crazy. We just was talking about this.
Yeah, it's just, I mean, I feel like when we came to agreement on it, me and Ezra, we close, so he kind of brought it to our attention. I kind of brought it to them, and then we had a meeting, and it kind of just went from there. But we felt that this would be a good starting point to get everything out there. Everything we've been working on lately, and everything we got coming in. Like tonight, we got the kids show tomorrow. We got something for the kids.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then Saturday, that'll be the kind of conclusion of everything that we did.
Sure.
So, yeah.
For sure.
And this is our backyard. This Peoria. We are Peoria
Most
natives.
definitely.
So I mean, why not Peoria Fashion Week?
That's right.
We've been getting big support from the people. We appreciate that too. Everybody that's been supporting.
For sure.
And man, we love our city. We love our faith. We love our Savior. We love our brands.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So how long y'all been doing y'all brand?
This is how show how God moved. We only been doing it since November.
Not even a couple of
Yes, making noise though.
Talking
we ain't been in
about
that long.
months.
Yes,
Like,
real noise.
We ain't been in this long.
So it's giving, if you have faith, take that risk.
absolutely.
Size of what?
Absolutely.
Size of what?
Mustard
Faith.
seed.
And we prayed on this. Our meetings, and we prayed over this. We stayed as hard as everything that's going on outside of life. We still trying to commit time to it.
For sure.
And it's just been turning. It's been turning.
For sure. For sure.
You gotta do everything you can and let God do the rest.
There you go.
That's the motivation right there. That's the motivation.
Now, before we let y'all get up out of here, man, shout yourself out. Where can we find y'all? Where can we find the brand? Where can we shop?
No, for real.
Right.
We got atonementapparel.com.
Okay.
So you get on there and we got Facebook, Instagram, TikToks, all the socials.
Okay.
And pop-up shops, Peoria Fashion Week. You can shop this weekend.
Yeah,
Pop
come
out.
see us. Come see us.
Come check them out.
Saturday morning would be women's empowerment.
Yeah, I love it.
Yep, so
Yeah.
we'll be there. But either one of our Facebooks.
Yep.
Yeah, we around.
Hey, especially if you Peoria, you watching. Make sure y'all support.
Yeah.
Nobody supports us like us.
Right. This is local talent we talking about, so this is.
And like I said, we pulling up to, we doing another one in May 10th. There'll be another event May 10th we'll be pulling up to. We got a vendor event coming up at our church that we'll be into as well.
Yep.
What's the name of the church?
New Life.
New Life.
Pull up there anyway.
Yeah.
New Life Community Church. Pull up. 2018 West Kellogg.
Yeah. Pull up immediately.
But yeah, man, it's for the record, man. We here at Peoria's Fashion Week. Tapped in with our brothers from Atonement. Man, like we said, shop with your local people. Nobody builds up your local city like your local city. You know them, they know you. Do the right thing. And as always, 4TR, we here catching the vibe, baby. Spend one.
Appreciate you.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy RAYMOND, but you can call me Ray3Beats, and this is 4TR, For the Record podcast, in collaboration with the Hood Adjacent podcast and Pretty Inclined podcast, and we are here at Peoria Fashion Week, and we have a special guest with us. If y'all don't know, y'all gonna figure it out. He's coming. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna let you introduce yourself, man.
All right. Well, for a lot of you guys, y'all know me as Landis Farmer, but today I'm Farmer Dwayne. I'm here with my brand, Farmer Dwayne, just kind of showcasing some of the latest pieces I done designed and just kind of show the city what I've been doing, man, as far as clothing and designing and things like that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I've been peeping the Farmer Dwayne brand. I actually just got to see it. What was it? A couple weeks ago at the mall.
Yep.
When y'all debuted and did that walk. Man, I'm not gonna lie. I'm blown away by your clothes, bro.
I appreciate it.
Man. Like, can you go into like the steps and stuff like that to like even get to this type, like
get to where we at today?
Yeah.
So I started, man, in 2023. I literally started with a shirt, a white and a black shirt that said I never took the easy way out on the back. Had the Farmer Dwayne in the front. Established in Chicago where I started my brand and just went from there, bro. I was selling $60 tees at the time, popping them out the trunk, just letting everybody know kind of what Farmer Dwayne is, and now a couple years later, this is what we doing, man.
Yeah, man, cause I was peeping the clothes too. Like some people, how some people they have their brands and it's not quality, but
Right.
like being able to see, not only see your brand, but see like all the textures and all the things in your pieces. Like your brand is like legit like quality. Like how did you get to that point where you were able to find that like legit quality stuff for your brand?
So I'm big in fashion, right? So when I was shopping, before I started my brand, I was always shopping with like the likes of Supreme, Louis Vuittons, the high-end brands.
Oh, you were.
Yeah, I was spending
you
crazy
was one
money.
of them.
I was one of them.
You was one of them. Okay.
Spending crazy money on high-end brands, and what I noticed the most is they all got great quality.
Right.
So when I started my brand, I wanted to make sure I was giving people the best quality that I could give them. The designs and all that is great. All that play a part, but I feel like what makes the clothes is the quality.
Right.
You gotta have good quality, man. So that's kind of what I try to do with my brand. You get what you pay for.
Oh, for
you know
sure.
what I'm saying? So
For
I
sure.
try to make the quality top notch for sure.
Right. Because I was peeping, and I gotta get a hoodie myself, bro.
Right, right.
I was looking at, I was like, that's tough. And as soon as y'all get the Lettermans, look, y'all have to peep the Lettermans that he got. Like you'll be able to see it in the during the fashion show.
Yeah.
But them Lettermans, bro, is tough.
No, I appreciate you. I appreciate it.
And I like I saw on the back. It's like what is it on the back?
So that's that Peoria love. So if we know about the minor league baseball team, the Chiefs.
Yes, sir.
I kind of took an old logo that they once used, and I designed it and put my own little twist on it. And that's just me kind of representing where I'm from.
Right,
so
right.
every time people in other cities asking, oh, what's this? I can kind of let them know about Peoria.
Right.
And then that's why I also got the Richie tee. For some people that don't know who, I call it Richie, but Richard Pryor.
If you ain't from the 309,
yeah,
if you're from the 309 and you don't know who that is, I mean,
come on, man, that's the GOAT, man.
Look, see?
The GOAT. So every chance I get, I try to put positivity on my city and where I'm from, because we got a lot of dope stuff here, a lot of legends. So
right.
I always try to pay homage, man, within like little pieces that I do and just kind of show love to where I'm from. You know?
Right. And you definitely making it, bro. I'm not gonna lie, I'm really looking forward to like Saturday being able to see the whole Farmer Dwayne line, bro. I would not gonna lie, you're up there with one of my favorites in this.
Oh, bro, that
I'm
means
not
a
gonna
lot,
lie
bro,
to you, bro.
I appreciate it.
Because I remember last night we were talking like where the Farmer Dwayne brand at? Like, I know I've seen it, but like
that's fine.
Yeah, but we truly not only appreciate like what you doing, the fact that you like homegrown.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Like that means a lot, especially like
facts
where we're from. You get what I'm saying? So like what is now I got another question. And I'm not trying to dig too deep, but because I know that this one can get a little, intense. But because you're a designer, who are the designers that inspired you the most?
That's a great question. I take mine like far back. I studied a lot of like Fubu, the guy who on Fubu. So like the guy Damon, studied him a lot. Carl Kanai.
Okay. Like if you don't know.
Yeah, like a lot of them guys, man, that was in that early 90s.
Right.
It's also a guy named Don C. In Chicago, and a guy named Ron Louis right now that's doing amazing. Them are some of the people I kind of look to far as that designer lane right now, and just kind of look up to them and kind of put my own twist on what I do myself.
All right. So where can everybody find you at though?
Like you can find me on Instagram at Mr.Farmer.Dwayne. Also, you can find me on TikTok at Mr.Farmer.Dwayne. I'm on Facebook a little bit. A little bit. You can just land this farmer on Facebook, but
right.
Also, I got the website, which is in all those links on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. So.
Yep, and we'll put the link down here for everybody, so everybody can know where to get you, where to find your stuff at. But man, I appreciate you sitting down, talking to us.
Yes, sir.
And this has been another episode of For the Record, in collaboration with the Hood Adjacent Podcast and Pretty Inclined Podcast. It's your boy RAYMOND, but you can call me Ray 3 Beats, and we are out. Peace, y'all.
Yo, man, it's your boy Ace Bug back again, man. We here at Peoria's Fashion Week. We got the Murrays here. We got a couple of their models here. And this the people of the weekend. This people of the week, honestly, right here. So, talk to us about what we got going on here, man. Where we at, what we got going on, where the inspo came from. Man, just give it to us, man.
Yeah, for sure. So yeah, Peoria Fashion Week is this is our third year. Our first year at the 4 Points by Sheraton Hotel in downtown Peoria. Major shout out to them for trusting and believing in the vision. Main shout out to Miss Peggy. Miss Peggy was the one that really, stuck her neck out and what I'm saying, and believed that we could bring this here and make it look good for not only the business itself, but for the city as well. So, but yeah. So as far as the inspo, how this all came about is maybe about 5-6 years ago. We travel a lot. Me and my wife, we travel a lot. Our daughter was a model as well, and at the time she was Miss Teen Illinois Earth, and so. She was invited to VIP New York Fashion Week, which is a little outside of the traditional New York Fashion Week shows, and so took my cameras out there and whatnot. It's like, okay, we're on the road, we're just working again, and while out there networking and meeting so many different people. I realized immediately, like, man, there's nothing stopping this from also from a concept like this being in Peoria.
Right.
Now, also as well, even though the inspo of the vision kind of came from that, what we do is entirely different.
Right.
So as far as the performances, as far as showcasing local boutiques, and even first year designers, whichever. We take chances on people. Even a lot of our models are first time models,
right.
So I train them, I work with them, and it's like it's like family, but at the same time it's business too, because I want to. We both want to instill that we can be cordial, we can be nice, etc. But when it comes to business, we got to get the job done. So because that's how the real world is. If I let you slide or do whatever, and then
slow.
Because then you go into the real world thinking like, okay, I'm gonna just be cool to do this, and it's like nah, So yeah, we go through a little bit of everything together. I really love what we've built, because what we've built is so precious and so unique to just this area itself. Like in the sense of like just to kind of give insight, it was maybe like 4 people that came here tonight, and said, yo, like, can y'all take this on the road? So again, I love with what we've built, because again, it's so genuine, it's so real, it's raw, it's not a facade, right. It's not just posting for likes and what what I'm saying. This is real, like this is what we do. So yeah, and then of course, as far as my background, back in 06, 07, I used to work at Hollister over in the mall. So our mall used to have a Hollister, and so I was one of the only like African American models for them, and so I remember going to casting calls and things like that, and man, like my experiences in those places was just like horrific in a sense, like in a sense of just like you mean nothing.
Yeah.
Like if you're not, 8-pack abs, or if it's even like some of the girls, some of the girls I seen, like they were gorgeous, and they would kill like out here, what I'm saying? Right. But like during that time of that era, because they weren't like pencil thin. You're sloppy, you're fat, get out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, that was the culture, you know. And so I always told myself that, like, you know, if I got the chance, if I got the opportunity to build my equipment, to build a team, that I would create or curate an atmosphere that was for the people. You know what I'm saying? That was for, even if somebody ain't really looking to take it serious, you know what I'm saying? This might be a stepping stone to where it's like, you know what? No, I didn't go to Paris or nothing, but you know what? Everything that I learned with them, with House of Runway or Peoria Fashion Week, man, they taught me a lot as far as business. They taught me a lot as far as social interactions, you know, et cetera. That's the main thing, man. Is we just want to do something that really pushes the culture. For sure. You know, so for sure.
Who do you have over here?
Renee Anderson, Sydney Childs.
One thing that I love that y'all do, man, y'all make sure y'all include all age groups, from the youngest of the young to as old as you can possibly get to. So I mean, what got y'all into modeling? You know, what opened the door for y'all to jump out here with them?
I've been modeling for Peoria Fashion Week for 3 years now. 3 years. The first time was I seen a casting call and I was like, and I modeled before, like when I was like 4 or 5, like when I was younger. And I haven't did it since. So like I seen a casting call and I was like, I think I'm gonna give it a shot again. I went to casting call and I just been going strong ever since.
That's what's up.
For me, it's funny because I'm a Sydney child.
She said that with her chest.
Okay. So my TT and my mother do vendor events. They sell their skincare products. So we were here last year, and they had a table, and the models came up to me. They was like, "Are you modeling?" I said no, and then they was like, "Oh, you should come try." And I started walking, and then the next day I got in the show, and I started just coming to practice. Yeah, I started doing it. Just started coming every day.
That's what's up. So I got a question specifically for the models. So we seen that you guys pretty much ripped that runway the whole night. So what is the hardest thing about modeling and being able to walk that the runway?
That's a good question. I think the hardest thing for like female models is like getting in your heels. Like you don't have to like try to get in the heels. You see like all like the experienced models wear if it's your first time. Like you don't have to wear the stiletto 6-inch, 8-inch heel. You can start off with a cute little pump. You can start off with gym shoes. Like it's not about like what you see everybody else do. So get comfortable with your good at walking in, your stride, everything. Yeah.
Gotcha.
What was y'all favorite piece that y'all liked?
I really like.
Careful now.
My favorite piece is my blue dress from Miss Carmen. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all.
I got 2.
That's fine.
I
Go
got 2.
ahead.
Okay, so the Nyla Couture blazer I wore in New York, it had like feathers on the sleeves. It was cool. And then my pink outfit that Miss Carmen made that I wore today, the flower
Sound like Miss Carmen. That's the way.
That's the way. She do prom dresses. She eats down. She eats all prom dresses. Yes.
Miss Carmen, please don't sleep on Miss Carmen.
She is.
Yes.
I got a question.
Yes.
No, I'm gonna tailor this to the woman of the house. How does love and business work?
Hard.
Within. Oh man.
Very hard.
Oh man.
Yeah. Very hard.
But would you have chosen another partner?
No. No.
Talk
Only
to us about
because the way that I am, I can't see myself being with somebody other than because he just gets me right. I can be a very difficult person, but I'm also a very smart person. I'm organized. I'm experienced. I wasn't a runway model, but I was signed with John Robert Powers. That's a powerhouse when in the 90s. And because I was short, I couldn't do runway. They had me doing commercials, they had me doing all kinds of things. So my experience was a lot different, right? So yes, I was one of those kids because I played basketball and I ran track, I had muscle.
Right.
But I was fat. So them.
To them, right.
And this is when I was in middle school. And so my experience as a model is a lot different than a lot of other people's experience. And I try to incorporate that with what Ezra tries to do as well.
Sure.
Because what Ezra does is he's great at teaching, but when they get into the real world, they're not gonna have that.
Right.
That's gonna protect them.
Yeah.
They're gonna have the people that was telling them, you can't do this, you can't wear this, you can't look like this, you can't. They literally will have people sit them down because they looked a certain way, or they had an attitude, or they, things like that. And so I try to prepare these models for that opportunity because we want them to go and do things.
Right.
For example, my daughter, she got in all these spaces because of how tough I was. We weren't soft on her.
Yeah.
We weren't. I was checking her every chance she got, and she got an attitude like me. So it's like looking in the mirror, And so she got into these spaces because we were hard.
Yeah.
And so it's just working with Ezra. Like I said, I don't think I could ever be with anyone other than Ezra because he just gets me.
Yeah.
And it's like I love it because I really would not have been able to expand my creativity as much as I have if I would have never met someone like Ezra.
For sure.
And so because when I met him, I was a single mom.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I just got to Peoria. I didn't know anybody. I didn't have a family. So I was just doing like what everybody else do. Go to work, go to school, go to work, go to school. I had like 3 jobs when I met Ezra. And so when he came along, he became that father figure to my daughter so that I can fix everything that, I was a young mom. I was 19.
Yeah, shout out to that Black love.
You know what I mean? And so when I was watching Ezra doing his runway shows, I came to him because I'm an organizer.
Right.
I came to him, I said, baby, we can do this. We can, with our daughter and being in those spaces. I saw Ezra and I saw his potential and I saw what he could do, and then I knew what I could bring to the table.
Right.
And then when we collaborated together, 3 years now, we're here.
Yeah.
And we don't, a lot of the opportunities that we do create, we don't even talk about. A lot of people don't even know.
Yeah.
And so it's just, it's so many, there's so many layers to what we do. But when we throw these type of events, it's just a small reflection of everything.
Yeah.
Because there's so many different, multifaceted areas that we are working in. So, but being married to someone like Ezra is a blessing because, like I said, he definitely has the patience for it. I'm a Taurus, so I'm just saying that. I'm a Taurus. Welcome to Death Row. Welcome to Death Row.
He got a little moment. This is their moment.
Go ahead, Ray.
This is their moment. No, but I want to commend the both of y'all because, like, for a lot of people, especially people in Peoria, you guys are like considered that power couple, like Peoria power couple. You're one of those. So, especially being able to not only reach the youth, which is for a lot of people it's hard. Not only to do that, but to do it successfully, like consistently. And we want to give y'all flowers because not a lot of people can do what y'all have done. Not a lot of people have the organizational skills or the people skills to do what you guys do. So
most definitely. Man, it's for the record, man. We are here at Peoria's Fashion Week. Tell them what we got upcoming. I'm gonna let y'all close us out. What we got upcoming? This is just Thursday night.
Yeah. This is literally just Thursday. So Thursday was really like the urban. It was culture of couture. You know what I'm saying? So it was about the athletic. It was about the apparel. Our local boutiques. Because we gotta showcase what's here, right? And so tomorrow. We'll have Youth Day, which is full of all youth models, youth designers, etc. It'll be a Candyland thing, so I'm sure y'all will love the decorations, even for those that can't make it. When y'all see the videos and whatnot, man, y'all gonna love it, man. The team spent so much time turning Tupperware things into lollipops, man. Like it was. Man.
Not even that. We have these two amazing young leaders hosting. So like,
That's what's up. Yeah.
when we think of Youth Day, eventually we want the youth to reign.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah.
One day we gonna have a youth DJ. We already got youth hosts. We got youth designers. We got youth models. But eventually, everything that's incorporated with it, they gonna come to us and be like, "We got this idea. Help us put it together." They gonna organize it. They gonna make it. Everything. Eventually, it will be ran by the youth because we want to give them that platform. We want to teach them skills to take leadership because one day we're gonna be old and we can't do this forever.
Right.
I'm already old.
He's old, I'm not.
Then and Saturday, so Saturday will be concert day. Designer face off. I got Jermaine Elliott coming to town all the way from New York City.
That's what's up.
Jeremiah will be in the building. We got Entre Luce coming all the way from Iowa. We got Cole Saint coming from the Iowa area. We got, I mean, it's crazy. King Hillian.
Doing.
Jody Love.
Decatur area.
Who else?
Sis
B from the Iowa area. Like, we got so many different people coming from everywhere, man. Like, so Saturday for sure is gonna be crazy. I can't wait to see and put all this because I'm also the curator of, like the music and stuff. So, so when I'm in here, like, people don't realize when I'm in here at like 8 in the morning, I'm literally like on the phone with the artists and stuff like that. They come in here, we're doing sound checks.
Yeah.
And then I go through all of that. Then 4 or 5 o'clock comes, I run up to the room, shower, and I come back down and rock this out. You know what I'm saying? So,
I don't think people understand like the stuff that happens in this man's head. Like it's so, like it's like a jigsaw puzzle because and he just finds ways to put it together. Because I'm like, how's that gonna look?
Right.
How's this gonna look? Wait a minute. You know, I'm like the one that's like, let's do these checks and balances.
And I'm gonna clap my hands for both of y'all because for one, for y'all to be running it, Ezra walked.
He did.
Tonight.
He did.
Ezra walked tonight. I didn't see Chanel nowhere, like there was not a corner of the room untouched. I see Chanel all over the place running around like Tasmanian devil. Then you got the youth hosts, they running around, they doing what they do. Like everybody could push the broom, but everybody could put it on and play that part too. So I love it, man. Man, thank you for giving Peoria another staple. Thank y'all for giving us something else to love. And if it's black, we gonna love it regardless.
Period.
So man, we here, man. It's for the record. It's Peoria's Fashion Week. If you locked in, you locked in. If you missed out, shame on you. But it's been your boy Ace. We out.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy RAYMOND, but you can call me Ray 3 Beats, and this is For the Record podcast. Right now we got
Jordan Janae Styles.
And we have a special guest today. It is Peoria Fashion Week, so we had to get your boy. Why don't you introduce yourself, bro?
How you doing, man? I go by the name Jody Love. Much love and appreciation.
Yes, sir. Not only is this man gonna rip the runway, he also does music and things like that too.
Sir.
Can you talk about that?
Yes, sir. So I also have a record label, So Real Records. Pretty much a tight-knit conglomerate, expressing ourselves through the music as well as the fashion. So nothing too extra, but keeping the things simple, clean lines, and just an overall nice presence about itself.
Yeah, I've been seeing the, not gonna lie, I've been seeing the hoodies. I was like, they kind of, everybody, you know what I mean?
I appreciate
everybody
that.
They're kind of clean. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
I really appreciate that.
So what was the inspiration behind So Real?
The whole inspiration and the mantra behind So Real is simply just owning who you are as an individual. It doesn't matter your sexuality, your preference, income level, education level, neither what have you. As long as you're a real individual, you own who you are, you have a good positive representation about yourself, that's what the overall brand is about in general.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We love it. And I think it's real, like, amazing that you're doing this, especially in here in Peoria, because you don't see that much here. You know what I mean? So like a lot of and for y'all to come up here and do what y'all are doing, man, that is phenomenal, bro.
Much appreciation.
Phenomenal. And what
circle back to the music. What songs we gonna be hearing tonight, man?
You're gonna hear a lot of good grooves. Records like Closer to You, Part 2, Closer Part 1, Touch Me, Tease Me, a little unreleased. I got a little pizzazz for you, but it's gonna have some style, it's gonna have some flavor. Most importantly, it's gonna have soul and it's gonna be real.
And we love that. We love that.
You want to say smooth operator?
Okay. I didn't want to give everything. I didn't want to give everything away.
That's my joy right there. I was waiting there. Okay, Jody, go ahead, Jody. Let's hear it.
Yeah, man. As you can see, we're gonna have a time.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Yeah. Not only do we have Jody and So Real, our For the Record family is gonna be modeling tonight too. About to rip the runway a little bit, just a little bit.
Little one too.
I'm about to say, if y'all ain't see them on the runway yet, y'all gonna see them. Y'all gonna see them soon, cause they go crazy. I ain't gonna lie to you, y'all go crazy. All three of y'all. So,
thank you.
Yeah. So, this has been another interview, another episode for 4TR. Make sure that you guys like, comment, subscribe. The YouTube has dropped. We be on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, pretty much everything at this point. Everything at this point, because we all a family here. So, and this has been another episode of For the Record Podcast. We out.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy RAYMOND, but you can call me Ray 3 Beats. And this is the For the Record Podcast in collaboration with the Hood Adjacent Podcast and Pretty Inclined. And this is Peoria Fashion Week. This is the kids' night for the Peoria Fashion Week. And we have none other than Miss Carmen, one of the premier designers for Fashion Week. How you doing, Miss Carmen?
I'm okay, and you?
I'm doing pretty good. Pretty good. So we just seen your line as the finale of the entire show, which I can honestly say it's amazing. What you do.
Thank you.
So if you could tell us a little bit about like your brand and your designs.
So with my designs, of course I'm from the 90s, so I just had a 90s hat. And then of course I love my culture, so I did a little bit of African print. And I've always raised my 4 sons that we are royalty. So that's where the crown comes in. And then Delich is my brand name. And that's me and my son's middle initials.
Nice.
Yeah.
And I see we also got a model here today. And what's your name? Charmy. So did you enjoy modeling?
Yeah.
Okay. What was your favorite part of tonight?
The walking.
The walking?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you guys did a really good job. I really enjoyed it. So Miss Carmen, what's the hardest part of being a designer?
I'll say time management. I'm still working on that, and I've been sewing for 24 years. Time management is one of my worsts.
I think that's for everybody.
Yeah. I trained myself to. I was going to be on a show, and I trained myself to be. Because you have to have stuff done within an hour. So that's how I trained myself. So that's where my time management is messed up at, because I'm always doing last minute.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, we definitely couldn't tell if anything was last minute. We definitely couldn't tell.
Good.
And I also love that you contributed the fans to all your to all the walks, which was amazing. So.
Thank you.
So I'm gonna throw it back to the model of the of the night. So what was the hardest part for you to model?
Doing all the moves that I'm supposed to do, the walking, and going off stage.
Okay. So what was the easiest part? What was the funnest part for you?
The walking down the stage.
Nice. Well,
Last thing, Miss Carmen, where can we find your products and your designs? Where can we find you at?
You can reach me on Instagram at Carmelita Jackson Custom Work, Facebook Carmelita Jackson, and TikTok Black Butterfly 1975.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, stop.
All right, you guys hear it first. If you ever want to get some good quality clothing and good designs and good brands, hit up Miss Carmen at all her socials, and we will put it right down here so everybody can see it and everybody can get in tune with all of your designs and all of your products. So
thank you.
I'm so happy that you were able to get on here for a interview with us. So.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. And this has been another episode of For the Record Podcast in conjunction with the Hood Adjacent Podcast and Pretty Inclined Podcast. It's your boy, RYMOND. You can call me Ray 3 Beats, and we are out.